Hello everyone and welcome back. We're going to have to give it a moment for the game to load. It didn't want to load up for some reason, so I've restarted Steam, and now we're going to click on play. And right, we've got Concrete Jungles up, that's terrific. I think I muted it where I was playing it earlier. So let's unmute that. Yep, it was muted. Terrific. Let's get all the things on the screen so I can see what's going on. There we go, sound, and you can see the game. Awesome. It looks like a lot of you stuck around to check out this game as well, so that's awesome. Thanks for sticking around. Do want to tell you all that if you like the look of this game, I've put some videos up on my channel. It's a really awesome game. I totally recommend getting it if it's the sort of game that you look at and you think, yeah, that looks like my cup of tea, because it is really, really good. So where I'm at right now is I played a bunch of these levels on YouTube, and then I decided to end the series, and also got a noise in my ear, donation here from Folks23 saying multi-game stream hype. Also, Twitch doesn't give me a chance to say I resubbed yesterday. Oh, thank you so much for resubscribing. Let me just double check and see if it's in the feed. It is not in the feed. Interesting. But thank you, I know you would have done. Yeah, do appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, double stream today, so we played... Oh, apparently we hit 1 million views on the chicken video. That's absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to go and look at that after we've done the stream. I've been waiting to hit 1 million views for ages. I thought the Agario video might hit it first. Anyway, getting all kind of crazy distracted here. So this game's awesome, and let's go and play. There's a level here that we're trying to freestar. I think it's this one over here, actually, because that's it. Just that level, then this one, the last one. So let's go do this. And I'm going to try and explain the game a little bit, but I don't know. Put your questions in chat, because
hey guys, over here.
This game is yeah, just a thinking kind of game. I'm constantly going to be thinking. Anyway, I've sort of picked a really good deck. That being said, actually, no, you get given a deck on this one. The deck I picked before had nothing to do with it. So you come into this game at a good position. I want that card. Park Square would be nice, and for a skill, there's one here you want from the get-go. That one we're actually going to save for later because we only get to use it once. But the extra mansion is going to be very good early on. That's why we're going to take it right now. So, this level, I did it extremely well earlier, and I didn't get 3 stars on it. I think what you've got to try and do is each sort of segment that you work your way through, build up some like absolute power moves. You wanna make some serious scores here. The way we're going to start off by doing that, yeah, let's go collects points, +1 to self. I might restart this. It'll give me a 0. So I want another one there. No, what I want to do is build an estate. I think I might have actually chosen... I chose the worst options immediately. Let's restart. I did this earlier. The beginning bit is a little bit tricky here to figure out. So apparently the title says the wrong thing. I did update it. Twitch is terrible at keeping you up to date. Anyway, that's always going to be the first card that we play. I think what we actually wanted to do was put one right here. Yeah, that's definitely a better move. Okay, so this is a game where you've got a deck of cards, and the cards will come at you in a random order, so you've got to place them down a little bit like Tetris. You sort of deal what comes towards you. We get +1 purchase for that. That's terrific. I think we're going to put that just on the edge there. Got to think a lot about where you choose to place these things. I'm tempted to put that right down in the middle as well, because we need to build in these areas, but we also need to be building up some estates as well. And we're starting to build an estate here, so that's probably not the best place to put it. That might be the place to put it. Let's try for that. Then we're going to put an estate here. We want to get another house there and a fourth part of the block over here. Wow, I'm realising if there's people watching who don't know how the game's played, that a lot of what it's saying is not even going to really make much sense. So when you put down cards together, based on what colour they are, they form a block, and blocks can give bonuses to each other and stuff like that, which is an important thing, I guess. So I don't really want to have these ones coming through just yet because I'm trying to buff up this area, but basically we're going to put a mansion here, We need to put that one there first. That's very important. But that mansion will take care of this row and bring that one up to 4. We're aiming for 5 points per row, so we do need another point collector around here. This one's going to be buffed when we put our house there. So judging on the fact that we have a -1 and a 0, we're going to try and buff some points here. We've also got that building which we need to protect a little bit as well. So we're going to buff that up to a 2. This one's going to add 1 to the block. We'll put it over here because that's useless. And we'll put our office tower in that negative... no, we'll put it in the -1 in case we need to build there. Right, we need our mansion. Excellent, we brought them all up to 4. Houses we can collect points with. I'm actually going to put that there. I do want to get some good points going on this. We want to get some multipliers. Maybe we can actually put it over there. That's nice and simple. Yes, that's actually a very good place for it to go. +1 to selected adjacent tile for each building in the block. Let's try that one out. Let's put our office tower over here. We'll build some economy with that. That allows us to buy cards. I didn't buy any cards, did I? That's not a good way to start. Tenants hasn't been terribly useful for me on this one, but you need a lot of point collecting buildings. You really do. Office tower again. We want to build our economy. When we build our economy, it means we power through all of these options a lot quicker. We definitely want those extra mansions in there. I think we'll have an invert tile as well early on, and we'll take the second mansion. Right, and the mansions are approaching, which is good news. It's good news. I think what we're going to do... Are you already part? You're not. Excellent. We're going to put that there, and a mansion between it. Excellent. That's pretty decent. Still going to be a tough one. I did this earlier with such a terrific score. Really cracked how to do this opening bit, and now feels like I'm struggling a little. Oh, that'll connect you to there. Let's go for that one then. There we go. So we cleared 2. This one is going to clear the next ones. So 6s and 5s is okay. We'll buff it up again here. And right, we can't put an estate there. We're saving 1 house. And the problem here is that we don't have any houses approaching. We might be deadlocked immediately. I can't believe it. We're going to have to build an estate. At least we can add points to these ones. Essentially, I'd like to put a house there so it gets points from this estate. So we can invert that, but then we have to build an estate on it. Oh god, we've been locked out. That can happen. We've got to restart. We've got to restart. I got a question in chat. Where is Minecraft Story Mode? We finished it. It was actually really short. It only lasted an hour. So I decided, hey, let's play some Concrete Jungles. I'm a big fan of this game. And we're trying to freestyle this level, which is why I'm sort of restarting a lot, because I'm not like playing to complete. I'm playing to get like the highest score I can, and that can be tricky. It can be really tricky. Did we put an estate there? I can't remember if we did or put mansions. I think this time we'll go for an estate in the middle, and maybe on this side as well, and that'll give us maybe just enough points to get through. Give us 2. We need 5, so we'd probably want to put another mansion over here. Would that even give us enough? Yes, it would, because it would buff the one to the side of it. Okay, so we're going to go for estate and mansion. That'll be fine. Let's put this thing here and the shops next to it. Right, and then we want to put, what did I say? Estate in between, wasn't it? Yeah. And the next time we want to use an estate will be with this thing over here. Start buffing those points. Buy cards, says Filipino. Thank you for reminding me. That's actually a really important thing to do. Wait, let's see what came through. We'll take the mansion early on. Playground is alright, but not. We need reusable cards at this point. Right, we'll stick with that for now. Right, so we've got to be +1ing our adjacent tiles. One we're going to struggle with, I reckon, is this one here, the way we've laid it out. So we will buff and buff again, because our next building there is a mansion. That will get us through that bit just fine. This is a waste. We'll put that there, and our office tower can go... I might actually put it in the middle, you know. You're connected to that, so we can go into these spaces. Yeah, I think that will squeeze in right there. Let's put in our mansion. Bam. Also, if we're not going for huge multipliers up here, we can clear these first ones earlier. One of the things I did want to try and do is get a better multiplier score around here, but I think that's going to be really difficult. If we were to put that there, however, we would make things quite difficult for ourselves. We've got a block, right, we've got a block, and this is where we can earn more points. But how many more? Let's put down our office tower. See if we go here, we get a +1 there, but then we get a +2 here, I think, and then we can... Oh, we can't. We put an estate there, and then that would carry us through, I think. And it would give points to this row. Okay. And I've also sort of set us up for a different thing over here. Oh, God. Okay, we could put a mansion there and build a block around it. And that would help us, actually. Yeah, it would help us sort out this problem. Okay, so we are sort of squeezing our way through here. We've got some estates coming up. And it looks like I might get deadlocked in here again. So let's bring you along. We'll have 1 estate, we'll have 2. We've just about got through this one, and we've got an 8 there, which is actually a pretty good multiplier to get. Office towers coming through, and a mansion, that's good to see. 2 mansions, actually. Look at all these office towers! Let's buy some cards, because we're building our economy here. Mayor's house I need to pick later on, basically. We'll take the invert and we'll check the card shop. We don't really want any of those. Don't really want any of those at all. We'll take the spiral slide. Tenants is one that I would like. Another tenants, that's brilliant to get 2 in a row. Right, and maybe we'll save it for now. Okay, so we have a mansion, then the tower office, then a green. Right, we can actually sort of clear this extremely well, I think. Fingers crossed I get this right. 6s and 8s, that's really good. That's better than I've done before, so I'm happy about that. We're going to +1 this tile right here, and then we can put a mansion down the bottom. Now that mansion is going to... Oh, it's just 1 block here, so at least we'll get a +7. Right, what I want to do at this point is save and exit, and then continue. Just so we can come back to this if ever we feel like we slip up later. Because we've got to get a really large score. I wish I could actually go and check. I can go and check. If we exit without saving, and then we go to campaign, I've got to be careful not to start. We require 3,500. Oh my god, that's 410 more than I did before. Alright, that's the number you guys are going to help me remember. 3,500. App24 in chat is saying... He's playing Concrete Jungle and Hermitcraft. Hermitcraft is the streaming group that we are playing as a part of. If you click on it, you can see other people in the group. LST Themo wants to give you the game Plague Inc. Evolved. What do you want it? I've already played that game before, I do believe. Is it the mobile game where you design a plague to destroy the world? If it is, thank you obviously for offering me a game. I do appreciate that, but I've already played that one. It was fun for a while, and then it was like... not as fun. I don't know. Right, we'll put this estate... I've got to think about how I want to buff these areas. I got a feeling this area got buffed quite a lot before, so instead I'm going to play it a little bit not too risky and put that there. We'll bring these up to 0s. Right, and then we can double up tenants here. Will that clear the whole thing, or will it just +1 it to 4? It'll +1 it to 4. That's good, actually. That's really good. Right, so we should probably... We're going to buff that with another card. We should probably figure out how we're going to do these areas. So many options. So much to think about. I am really not sure what I want to go for here. I don't really want to build up too much. I want to get the points. I think that there makes the most sense. Right, so now we've got an estate. We're going to build a block down the bottom here. And I remember this bit before. It's tricky trying to plan ahead when you're not sure where the cards are going to land. Let's go for something like that. Right, so we're going to put a mansion down the bottom. Follow up with another one alongside it. +1 to adjacent tile. That's the card that's going to get us out of this trouble. We can invert a tile expenditure. That's going to sit there filling up space, believe it or not. We're just going to have to do that, which is actually kind of good because it's sort of equal to 2 points. It's on PC. This game that I've been offered is on PC. It's a way bigger game now. Okay, maybe I would take a look at that. I don't know. Yeah, I could probably take a look at that. I doubt I'd play it much though, because I've been playing other games. It's up to you, buddy. I mean, thank you for the offer. I don't know if I'd really be able to play it or not. It's one I played before, and I haven't got all the time in the world. Let's have a look. Okay, we've got another estate here. So we're going to put those there and bring those up to 4. And now what we want to do is build something right in here, I think. So we'll go with... where's this going to go? That's a bit of a waste card at the moment. I think we'll put it here since that's a 3. Right, so we'll go for a mansion there and another one here. And we'll put another one over there as well. Right, and we've got an 11 in one row. That's what I'm talking about. That's a really good multiplier. We've got to try and go crazy with this score now. It's our obligation. How are we going to pull that off? Probably by sacrificing these nice buffs that we've made back here. We could build there, or we put this here and get another one. Yeah, we need another mansion to really bring that score up again. We could also do it putting something behind it to buff it. We've got a tenants coming up. Right, now's a little bit of a squeeze by the looks of things. We need to... We need to build smart, because we need to get points to these two things at the front, and we're running out of space. We've got to put a house here, actually, so saving that for a mansion is a smart idea. And I think I would get a better buff by putting the estate on the same block. Yes, I would. That would definitely be the smarter thing. Okay, I need to buy cards again, believe it or not. Did we get anything of use? No. Oh, we've already got the 2 mansions. Okay. Ah, the mayor's house. This might have been a good time to use it, actually, but I think we'll do it in the next run through. So... don't really want anything at the moment. I'm just trying to remember tax break. Oh, that's a terrific one. We'll take that. That would be great to have that card come through right now. So we'd want to use the mayor's house and the tax break at the same time. That would be our power move, basically. Right, I think what we've got to do is create a new block somewhere here. Really, with the cards we've got coming through. And then we'll put a tenants on this level. So that's cleared. We just need to save 1 space. Which we can do, and put a spiral slide there. It might give the +2 to the one in front, which is not something we want. Let's chance it. It didn't. Okay, that's cool. I think we're going to use our tax break this turn, because we can get 24, which I think is higher than what I did before. 24 in one row would be incredible. That being said, do we want to? We might want to put an estate there if one comes through. We'll put our office tower down here. We'll put a tax break on this one. Yes, 24 points is incredible. We've got a mansion coming up. Right, it looks like we might be able to squeeze through this one with a really good score. Office tower goes down here. You can stack those. In goes the mansion. We've got an 8 and a 25. That's absolutely incredible. And we've got a tenants coming through. But we can actually clear everything right now. I was looking for an estate. Maybe we'll chuck down our tenants up here. Give it a little bit of green. Nice. Put our estate here, just maximising points wherever we can, and then clearing the entire thing. Right, the points are rolling in right now. We've got to get 3,500, and I'm hoping that was a good play. 25, that's got to be worth something, right? Bam! 3,500 we need. You get some points at the end. And once you got to the end, it clears your save as well, so I'm just going to play this the best I can, really. That's all I can hope to do. Right, so what kind of action do we have going on here? 1 out of 4? We could very easily clear that, which is not what we want to do. Or we could just start off by clearing this row. I'm not sure what's best, actually. The invert tile has popped up again. We'll probably put that there, because we'll want to build in the middle here and make sure we get some points. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's the best thing to do about this row down here. So let's just put the tenants building right there and put that next to it. So they're part of the same block. We can make sure we get our points on there, probably by building an estate either side. Ellis Thimbo says, got to say you got really nice moderators. Yes, they do a terrific job turning up here every stream and being super helpful. Do appreciate it, guys. So I am reading chat a little bit. I know I'm absolutely waffling on about what I'm doing. Feel free to ask questions. I am Das says, save your game now. Good idea. Let's save and exit. Problem is, I guess if we have a calamity now, we can come back to this point and start it again. But once you reach the finishing line, you can't then go back to your save. Right, I feel like office tower could go... Yeah, it makes sense to put it there. Also, we're not going to do much over on this side, so we'll put that next to it. Right, we definitely want to buff those. And I think what we'll do is we'll put the estates on the opposite side. So, +1 to the block. We could bring in another mansion, but I think we'll save that for a different group. I don't want to place that there. Maybe we will go with that. I think we're going to be forced to go with that. Okay, and then we're going to build another one on this side. Right. Office towers, building up our economy. We've got 6 cards to spend. I really should have been doing that a little bit earlier. Give us the tax break. Another office tower is terrific. And another one will also be terrific. And we got another townhouse or whatever it was it gives us. Tenants would be terrific. Got 2 left. We've also... Oh no, we need to spend them to get to this level. We're definitely going to get the Ferris wheel, of course. So these cards aren't going to change now. I'm not sure what else I want. Delaying the inevitable. I'm never too... Oh, trust fund. -20 expenditure threshold. That would bring us up to 7. And that would bring us down by 3, but take away 20 expense points. Let's go with that one. Just, yeah. A little bit more manageable. Nothing good came through, but that one gives us a purchase in return. And we are not up to the next technology level. Hey X, what software do you use for your videos, please? Thanks. I use OBS to record, and I use... what's it called? That thing that edits videos, Sony Vegas. Although it's called MSP, because I use the MSP one, which is basically Sony Vegas, but not. That was extremely helpful, but mostly confusing. Who knows? Let's put the shops in right behind that. Got our +1 purchase here. This is sort of in an awkward position, so we need to get points in these rows, and I think this area has more space to do that, so we'll put it there. Spiral slide. It might give +2 to the one at the front, which I gotta admit I'm not terribly bothered about. That feels like not a bad... Actually, no, we want to get like a really wicked multiplier, except we can't really do that in this section. We'll go for it at the front, play it safe. Townhouse collects ×2 points. That's definitely going there. More office towers, that means more economy, more buying of cards. We'll take the school, because at this point I really want to get up to the next tech level, so that we can get the Ferris wheel on the deck. We haven't taken the mayor's house yet. Must remember to take the mayor's house. How long do you spend editing videos? Depends on what I'm doing. Most playthroughs, LPs, don't take too long. Hermitcraft takes a little bit longer, and I'd say the ones that take the most are tutorials, especially ones with all the fancy overlays and stuff. So we can put a tax breakdown. At this point, the smartest place to put it is here. We could also try and buff that from the corner. Aha, and we got some more mansions through. I think we're going to try and build something up the back here. Let's go for 1, 2, and 3. Excellent, and then we can put a thingy on that. We're not going to... Oh, I don't want to use the Ferris wheel yet. We only get to use it once. I should have waited. Maybe now is our true time to use it. If we put it there, we're definitely buffing things up a lot, but I've got to make sure we get a lot more than what we're seeing right there. We've really got to maximise this. Okay, and we've got estates coming up. So we're going to put down... Where do I want to buff the most? I want my estate over here. So we'll put an estate there. We're not going to have too much choice as to how we make this work for us. Okay. An estate here, an estate there. Right, and when we place that Ferris wheel, we want to have more buildings in particular places. Right, there's a tenants coming up. We can make this work. Go with that, and we go with a pasture. I'm not sure actually where to put that. We'll put it there for now. Office tower. Right, a tenants here will combine it to the block. Is that... I don't think it's going to do anything. I might need to place down this Ferris wheel very quickly. It didn't do anything, that's good. Right, and that's it. I think we're placing the Ferris wheel. And this is our, like, another big power move. I should have saved this for when we had the mayor's house, but... Oh, look at that. Now, it would have been nice to condense more of them into the same spot. The fact that we got our 20 on the middle bit is kind of crazy, but there you go. Right, 3,500 is what we're aiming for. And I think this is the best run I've had so far. I'm happy with that move. I'm going to save this. That was terrific. Save and exit. Pleased with how this is going. Let's continue. Do you like FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's? Isn't that a scary game? I don't really play scary games. I've just noticed something that I'm worried about now. We need to get 1,000 points. And this is the finishing line right here. So we're putting all of our moves into this last bit. So Mayor's house, we need you immediately. Come and save the day. We'll put this over in the background. Shops is going to buff like... It's going to buff so little, I'm wondering, is it really worth putting down? I think what we'll do is put it over on this side. Build up that office tower. Give me some good cards. We might want to... Oh, actually, I'll take that. And that was it, wasn't it? Right. Mayor's house. We're going to put this one right here. I really hope this pays off and we can make this good. We've also got to build up the points of what's in front of us. And we will... +1 to adjacent tile. Let's make sure that thing gets some love. Oh, how to do this? We want all the points on one row, I think, actually. So we'll put that there. Park Square, I'm going to put here. Yeah, this is the way you do it. This is the way you do it. And then we'll put a Park Square in front. Then it's going to be an absolute squeeze to try and get the rest of the points out of this area. But 23... Oh my god, if we had some of our other power moves right now, that would be terrific. We still can put more points down here. Let's not forget that. Bam. Like so. And now we've got a townhouse for collecting double the points. That's a really nice spot to put that in, because it means we can bring the points right up. So 1 point on this one, 1 point on that one. It looks like we've actually got a really good chance of making this work. So we just need to get as many points into here as we can. We're going to do that by stretching another point there. The invert card is just ridiculous. Go over there. Pasture can go back up here. So we got... Oh, let's get rid of that as well. Are you full? No? Right, so we've got some mansions coming up. We want to put a mansion here and here. And they'll connect to that as well, will they? No, that's a different type of block. Right, and then we would... Oh, we have to wait. We've got a blooming Park Square coming up. Alright, I think what we're going to do... Oh, I don't know what to do. We'll put tenants over here. Right, then we're going to play the mansion cards. We've got 2 Park Squares. Unbelievable. 32. I think we're going to pull this one off. 34. Unbelievable. We could probably take it now, but we do want to maximise beyond all belief. I think we're actually going to just take this for that. 6. Right, 36 times 36. That's a lot. Nice. Yes, look at that score.
That small.
Oh, we absolutely killed it. Homeless shelter, nice. What was our total score? Yeah, the extra line gives you some score as well. Right, so 4,799. Absolutely aced it. That is a high score for you to aim for, people. That is an absolute high score. Is there a global leaderboard? I really hope there's a global leaderboard. I heard something about leaderboards being reset. I don't know where you'd go to look for that. That was absolutely amazing. 4,799. Terrific! Please come to Malta says that was loud. I apologise if I got loud in the microphone there. Panona Tech says, X, you wonderful gentleman, why did you publish Human Resource Machine right now? Just because that's the publishing time. Anyway, you can go watch that because we're done here. That was so much fun to get that done. Oh, I absolutely aced it. I was struggling to do that. That was a wicked score. So, I'll set you all a challenge for those of you that play this. Feel free to tweet me on Twitter if you beat it. 579. I want a screenshot of that little bit right there. If you beat it, I'll be well and truly impressed because that was a really awesome run. I think the bulk of the points, though, there came from that getting that crazy score right at the end. Oh, a lot of you saying the in-game music was loud. Yeah, anyway, that's going to be it for today for streaming. I had a terrific time playing Minecraft Story Mode and then playing this as well. Both of those videos will go up on the second channel later today or possibly tomorrow, so look out for those. Apparently the leaderboard thing is in the top left. Yes, there is. Oh, that's the deck. Oh, thank you, person in chat. Who are you? Mr. Average. Thank you so much. Right, so Cube Hamster, let's have a look. Is it only for these types? Oh, I see. Oh, so where is Cube on the global then? Solo, he got 104. So, oh my god. Cube, you got a long way to go. Some people here got 10 times the score. Unbelievable. I've got to give that a go myself. So I've got a score on one of these. Like, yeah, everyone would have smashed me on this. 1-3. If I could double that, I could get into the top. Cool stuff though. Yeah, it looks like it's not for each of the levels. Anyway, right, we should wrap things up now. Thank you everyone as always so much for coming along and checking out the live streams. If you haven't done it already, be sure to click that follow button, get notified of when I go live. Otherwise, that's going to be it. So I will see you next time. Bye bye. And apparently we're doing a raid. Go check out Full Symmetry. Yep, there'll be a link in chat. Bye bye.